And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment 3v3 battle replay in the mountain ranges of Middle-earth. And before we get started, if you guys do enjoy my content, please remember to smash that like button to support the video and the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops. And leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. Now if you do reach my goal of getting $100 a month on Patreon or either Subscribe Star, the prize for the December tournament this year will be a PS5 or Xbox console. So hopefully we can hit that target by the end of August. Now if you guys would like to send me through other Reforged replays like this, or other Total War replays like from Rise of Mordor, Warhammer 2, Napoleon Total War 3, just to name a few, there are links displayed on your screen, and also in the description below. You can also send me through all manner of Total War replays to my Discord at Scouts Reconnaissance. A link to that Discord server is also in the description below. And if you're a YouTuber, there's also a self-promotion area for you guys to post your own videos to, for the community to enjoy. I also have a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, and stream as donation link, as you know, in the description below if you'd like to support my work. I also have YouTube membership options available for you guys to enjoy custom emojis and badges. And with that, let's get into the replay today. So today's replay was sent to me by Net of the CrashCloud, another member of the Cloud family. He's commander on with Arthurdane, and we have some Arthurdane men at arms here armoured up. Looks to be 2 units there, I think, side by side. We have some Arthurdane pikes here not armoured up. I think there's 3 units there in that giant blob. We have some Knights of Numinas, some dismounted Forest Aaron Knights here. We also have some Arthurdane men at arms alongside here. Some Dunine Troll Slayers, I think 2 units of them here. We've also got some Grey Company, some Everton Archers, 4 Aaron Knights, so I think a couple of units of them here total, and some Dunine Mounted Company. And then I think we can move on to his ally here. I don't know if he brought any Dunine Rangers. Obviously keep an eye out for hidden units, as we always do. Next we have Dol Amroth, commanded by the Steward of Dale. We have some Perrot Hill Riders here. Good archer unit. We have some Knights of the Silver Swan. Some Tonostian Spearmen. Is that 2 units of Tonostian Spearmen? No, Perrot Hill Champions here. We have some Dorinel Archers here. Looks to be 2 units there. I think 1 unit is Dorinel Archers, the other one is Tear Down Marksmen. Okay. Over here we have some Black Swarm Renegades, and some Dorinel Pikemen. I think we have 2 units of each in this line. We also have some dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. I think we've got, I think just 2 units here of Dorinel Pikemen, 2 units of Black Swan Renegades, and the dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan here as well. Behind them, I think we've got 2 units of Belfast Marines. And over here, we have some more Tonostian Spearmen, Haven Knights, Knights of the Silver Swan, and we have their final ally today, Cardalin, commanded by the Camping Panda 123. We have some Greenway Garrison Spearmen here, some men here with men at arms, some Greenway Garrison Footmen, 3 units for sure, more Greenway Garrison Spearmen, I think 2 units of men here with archers. We have some men here with spearmen. We've also got some Hearthguard of Umlin Sul, and some men here with archers as well. We have some men here with spearmen there, and some civilians. Can't see any Tharbad Warhammers once again. Got some Royal Court of House Thorondor though, and some Tharbad Riders. And with that, let's go to the first of the 3 opponents today, which is Isengard, commanded by the Mithril Destroyer. I'm not familiar with, so if you're new to Mithril, welcome. He's got some Warg Riders here. We've got some Uruk-hai Crossbows here. Uruk-hai Infantry, 2 units. Uruk-hai Crossbows, I think 2 units. And maybe 3 units of Uruk-hai Crossbows, actually. Judging from the stakes here, anyway. We have 3 units of Uruk-hai Pikes. 2 more units of Uruk-hai Infantry. Some Dullington Veterans here. Some more Uruk-hai Crossbows. He's got a lot of crossbows, this guy. Some Uruk-hai Infantry and Trolls of the White Hand. We have some more Uruk-hai Infantry here. So I think that's actually it for his army. He brought a lot of crossbows with him. I didn't see any Nazgûl High or Berserkers as of yet, but I'll keep my eye out for them. And some Snagga Skirmishers might be lingering around here also. Next we have Imladris, commanded by Knuckle Under 3. We have some Norrentuna Warriors out front. Make that 2 units here total. We have some Imladris Sentries, 2 units. Some Spears of Rivendell. These guys here are not armoured up. We have some Eldar Spearmen here, 2 units of Ballista. Some Eldar Swordmasters, either side. And we have his ally, the last ally, Khan, commanded by Simonos. I'm not really familiar with, so if you use Sim, welcome. He's got some Brotherhood of the Lance here, some Nurad Windblades, Nurad Retainers, make that 2 units of them here. The rest of the army's all the way over here. We've got some Nurad Halberds out front, some Nurad Footmen also, Variag Bowmen, maybe 2 units of them, Some Neurad halberds. Again, we got some nomadic warriors here. Brotherhood of the Axe. Variag warriors once again. I think 2 units of Variags. Some more nomadic warriors. I already said there's 2 units here now. We got some Neurad footmen halberds again. We already commented on that Variag bowman unit. Another unit of Neurad footmen, I believe. I can't see if he's got any Neurad storm guard or not. Again, these trees make it a bit difficult to see what's what. But for now, we'll head over here before we get started, as the arrow fire is already pouring in. Let's get this battle started, guys. Enjoy. So Donald Archer's already firing away here. And the Lamroth Shivi's in a good range here. He's got access to pretty much all of Imadaris' army. He can just aim for Imadaris' middle rank here and get hits on both the Northern warriors out front and the other enemy spearmen behind, as well as getting other hits on the Imadaris sentries at the same time. So the ideal unit to aim for is in fact the Spears of Rivendell right here. It gives him a chance to hit all the surrounding units here. Everyone's fair game in this area. I think mainly he's aiming now for the Northern warriors. I think that's a mistake. He can get hits on the Northern warriors just by aiming for the back line here. Sorry, I'm in the middle rank, middle line. And we do have 3 units of Northern warriors out front. It is a little strange that Dolamroth is doing better than Madaris in this fight. Then again, to be fair, Dolamroth has been firing far longer than Madaris has. It took Madaris a little bit longer to set himself up. It seems to have cost him dearly for it. See if Knuckle can knuckle down, eh? He's bugging out. He's going for the high ground. He was losing this fight. These later sentries though, they're taking a beating as they withdraw. We've also got some in here at the archers on the hill here. Okay, so Cardinal was helping Dolan with double team in Madaris there. We got Isengard though, approaching from his rear, quickly. I gotta wrangle my mouth properly. Yeah, but Isengard's almost on top of him. But the Hearthguard almost still here, and here with Isis mixed up. Here they come. Oh, they stopped at the top of the hill here. And they're in tight formation too. Dolamroth and Carlin should use this valuable moment to fire a few volleys in to damage and kill as many as they can. I mean, if Isengard's going to leave his troops in tight formation like this, exposed to the archers, you should take it. Oh, what we got here? We got Carlin's Royal Court. Charging into the Uruk-hai crossbows, taking out half the unit at 47. It's definitely half. And a risky but well-timed charge into the backs of the Uruk-hai pikemen. Tharbad Riders here coming in to finish off this unit. Crossbows here down to 35. We had a full unit of Uruk-hai crossbows. They should have stayed put where they were to fire into the Tharbad Warhammers. Could have taken them out easily. Warg Riders from the Mithril Destroyer finally moving in, deterring, or driving back at least, Camping Panda's cavalry. Now Isengard here's got the high ground, but Dolamroth can maneuver his forces, and he is, to the top of the hill here to give himself, and the rest of his army of course, an advantage by being able to fire his missiles straight down into Isengard's exposed forces down below. Meanwhile, Dolamroth and Carlin Cab double teaming and crushing Isengard's forces here. Got some Urukai crossbows here firing in. War Riders moving up. Oh, this is going to hurt. Nice volley there. We've got tons of arrows flying overhead. Another fresh unit of javelins firing in. The Belfast range just doesn't run out. They just keep firing. Taking down a huge portion there. Now Stewart's cavalry is finally broken, but they got plenty of kills. They just did their job. Royal Court though charging in. Oh, what happened there? He got caught. That's what happened. Wow, Urukai Pikeman 74 broken. It's horrible. But Trolls of the White Hand taking on Dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. I was going to say my side down for a little bit, but it looks like the other attackers are not engaging anyone just yet. In fact, they're falling back. I don't know where they're falling back to, but they're falling back. Poor Isengard, he's going to the line, and does seem like Stewie's alliance here. They're all teaming up. Well, they've basically cut off Isengard's retreat, so he can't link up with his forces, with his other allies. Arthedain's arriving with all his cavalry now as well. I should say Crash's alliance. He did send me in the replay, so sorry, Crash. War Riders though, charging to the Belfast Marines. Alright, so, Mithril Destroyer's got 3 players bearing down on him. What he has to do here is try to take down as many troops as he can with him, while he can. These War Riders should be used fiercely. We got many vulnerable units in this area, or Haven Knights, so they're going to be an issue. The Urukai Pikemen should be targeting the Haven Knights for sure. But not a unit you want to mess around with, and they're relatively exposed here to the crossbows. Hopefully they're aiming for it. Definitely is in Mithril's interest to target them. They're trying to take down the Royal Court. Trolls of the White Hand still at 10. This is going as expected. Okay, Crash's Fornostarian Knights here in the back ranks of Isengard. We've got another full unit of Urukai crossbows. He's going to stick pretty close here to the stakes. It's his only protection from the cavalry, of which there is a ton. I feel for Mithril. He's going it alone. Tharbad Warhammers are here after all. You haven't seen them until now. Oh, murderous sentinels have arrived. Murderous did come after all. Taking on the Knights of Illuminus. A bit risky. We got Khan here with his cab as well. So you could say in the Mithril Destroyer hour of need his allies did show up. What Mithril should have done here, or what he can still do here, is try to retreat his crossbows back to his allies, using his Dungeon veterans and his allies' cavalry to run interference for him as he rescues what he can, or the remaining forces of his army. The wargs here, 22 and broken. That's not too good. We've got Urquhart pikemen here. They have to withdraw. They should withdraw. They should not come back up here. They're just going to get annihilated. Now, Mithra had a chance to pull out here, and he should have taken it. We've got Northern warriors here from Knuckle. They should fall back immediately and stop marching forward. These guys still have ammunition, but they have no spears, they have no pikes, and we know that Crash's allies and himself have a ton of cavalry that can easily overwhelm, run around these guys, circle them, run in and destroy them. They have no protection. The cavalry can just chew them up. They shouldn't be coming this way. Isengard is finished. It is 21 to 34. Matter of Sentinels trying to take down the Haven Knights. Okay, Mounted Company broke. Yeah, hopefully Mithril pulls back. Northern warriors should run like the wind back to their army. I mean, what are they still doing here? They should stop. They have to stop. It's a suicide to stay here. They're taking damage, but not enough. Looks like they're trying to run away, but whether or not they can get away, well, Crash and his allies should run them down. That's a lot of ground they still have to cover, and the cavalry can easily get to them. Avangard's pursuing. Getting like 10 warriors a charge. Still a large portion of Northern warriors for both units. Looks like he left one unit to die. Well, Stewie did it right, but the rest of his eyes didn't show up. We've got new retainers here from Simonos. He can still do some damage here. He probably should. I mean, the Panda isn't even paying attention to his retainers. He can charge right into them as they're walking away. This is not right.
Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well and make it so he
I think maybe Isengard's general was in the Dungeon Veterans unit. The retainers are finished. Alright, just quickly, we got 2 units of Minhir Dancers here from the Kenyan Panda firing on the remnants of the Mythical Destroyer's force. This is all that remains of his army. But a bonus here for Mithril is that he's absorbing a lot of arrow fire from his enemies. And there's less arrows going into his allies later. So, you know, that's a positive. Look on the bright side there of that. It's probably not worth it firing on this scraps of the player's army. Better off saving it for the main forces over here. Okay, and Crash is moving up his archers. They've got ammunition still. They're getting in way too close. You seriously cannot miss here. He's getting in closer. What is he up to? I don't know if he meant to do that. What he does next, though, will tell us if he meant to do that. He'll either leave them there or pull them back. With the Hearthguard on the Soul firing. And, you know, well done to Mithril Destroyer for making it this far across the plain. I didn't think he would. Brotherhood of Lance charging forward, and so he should. There is no protection here for the Hearthguard on the Soul. We've got archers out front and over there. There is no spears, no pikes. He is free to do all the cycle charges he wants right now. And he could also take out the general of the Camping Panda if he positions his lances to charge right. No, he won't get the general. Not for the next few charges anyway. There's also a few lances there. Alright. Knuckles' team firing the arrows on the Hearthguard. They should probably hold their fire. They're firing a lot of arrows here to score only a few hits. And while it might be the general's unit, I just don't think it's worth it. He's better off just setting up the Brotherhood of the Lance to target these guys. Or saving his arrows for the men here as sharpshooters. They're a much bigger threat to him than the Hearthguard on the Soul. 27 to 41. We've got sharpshooters moving forwards. Just an okay charge there. Nothing spectacular. Who's over here? Just briefly, we'll go and check. Okay, it looks like Crash has a surprise for his enemies. His forces are making their way through the forest, all the way around to outflank his enemies. He's a little ways off. We've got Imperial Riders though, but Simonos has his Neurite Retainers and his forces waiting for such an attack. But with the Dunine Troll Slayers, that's a lot of jabbies. They can get a lot of kills here. So, you know, Simos needs to be ready. Alright, Simos has sent out his last cavalry unit to engage the Steward of Dale's Imperial Riders, Haven Knights. We've also got some Knights of the Silver Swan on the other side there, harassing the nomadic warriors. Yeah, this is basically a free hit here for Steward of Dale's cavalry. They can charge these guys and wear them down to their heart's content. They won't lose too many men. You need spears and pikes to defend these guys. You can already see the toll that these charges are taking here on Khan. He's raining down fast. Won't be too long before they're all gone. The Duno Troll Slayers, as I fear from Crash, have arrived. He's only setting up one unit though instead of both of them. Careful. Okay. Crash is making an interesting mistake. He's setting his units in front of the Duno Troll Slayers before they're throwing their javelins. Meanwhile, we got here. Belfast Marines are here. They've got their javelins out. And they're firing. Going after the appropriate target there instead of the spears of Rivendell. He's pulling them out right now. Maris is doing alright here, but Dolomoth is reinforcing his attack. He's also got Carlin over here helping him out. We've got a lot of gaps here. We've got the Minhiri Sharpshooters. What do they do? Oh, Knuckles, all Knuckles men here are exposed to the Sharpshooters. They'll just blast away and wear down Maris' forces here. Knuckles has got to move in. He can't stand where he is. We've got Varag Bowmen here, but they're not firing either. Meanwhile, I think Arthane has a quality here to go toe-to-toe with Khan and actually win.
They have lost half their men.
What we got? Duno Troll Slayers here throwing their jammies. We've got Knights of the Silver Swan and Haven Guard here. You see how quickly these guys are falling. They're all going to fire now. No. They're not. We've got Pikes and Brotherhood of the Axe. A deadly combination. Brotherhood of the Axe carved up the swans there. Neuro Windblade's trying to chase down the Delameroth Cav. I was going to say Dwinian there. We got the Pneumatic Marauders here. First time I've seen them. A good charge. Looks like the Haven Guard are finally falling. Another good charge there from the Master of Silver Swan. Brotherhood trying to finish off the Swans. And they're going to succeed. Here we go. Last one. Yep, there he goes. Okay, there goes Stuart Dale's general. More forces moving in from Khan. Simonos doing everything he can here to hold back Arthedain. He needs his Nero retainers to run around the back of Arthedain to do some rear charges. He can do it. There's room right here for him to get his cab through. I reckon if he does get his cab through that gap and does some rear charges, he can tip that fight back in his favour and take the field on this side. Notice, he's struggling. Which means Khan is running out of time to defeat Arthedain.
Only half our force remains.
Five-Out Warhammer is pretty much a full unit being brought up. I'm seeing a lot of dead elves here. So it looks like the sharpshooters really got into them. It is 53-71. He needs to do rear charges. Simonos put one unit of Rag Warriors here between him and the rest of his army. They won't hold very long. Fornacier Knights here, charging them from the side.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down. We've captured the enemy's general.
Okay, there goes Knuckles' general.
Dog to turn tail and run.
Okay, we've got Brotherhood of the Axe in the back ranks. This was most of Crash's army, but it wasn't his full army.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press.
Gunnar and Troll Slayers are doing very well, but his centre is gone. And Simonos has actually won the battle on his right flank.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Grey Warriors broken at 66. Simonos should not be sending units towards his enemies. He's got to regroup. He's got to keep his army together as best he can. Drag Batman moving in to back him up. Drag Warriors, a full unit charging in. Bad Warhammer's heading in there now too. Brotherhood of the Axe is needed for sure. We're trying to deal with the Arthedain units over here. Honestly, these guys here are broken. Brotherhood of the Lance, we have one soldier left. It is 63-85 here. Okay, Simonos has just lost his general. What's going on there? Who's firing at him? Can't see anybody back there. Okay, I got Arthedain Park in here that reformed, unit of 62. Okay, doing no troll slayers, not doing too much. The rest of Simos's army being rounded up here, so we are done. Final score 67 to 95. 90, well, grim time.
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
And congratulations to Net of the CrashCloud on 1355, Gaming Panda 123 1457, and Stuart Adele 2008 MVP for the match. And Simonos here 1790, Knuckle 3 650, the Mithril Destroyer 1103. Now I thought Simonos and Knuckle should have sent their forces over to help Mithril Destroyer out when it became apparent that Net of the CrashCloud, Gaming Panda, and Stuart Adele were all moving to triple team him. Really, that's essentially what they did. And while Simonos and Knuckle did send their cav over, they should have sent their whole army over and tried to actually move with Isengard to push Net and his team off that hill there so they could maintain the high ground, because Isengard already had it, but he was just overwhelmed. He was just outnumbered, and with the combination of Arthedane's, Cardolin's, and the Lemros cav, it was just too much for Mithril Destroyer to handle. Especially once all the infantry arrived from all three players, he was done. But he fought valiantly, and well done to him and his team. Well done to Net of the CrashCloud 2 on his victory. Going through the kill count here, Knights of Numas 112, Disbanded Forest Area Knights 107, Duno Troll Slayers 343, and 237. Forest Area Knights here 152, and those were the best performances there, so Duno Troll Slayers did fantastic. Well done to Net of the CrashCloud once again and his team on their victory. Now if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button to support the video and the channel. Thank you to Net of the CrashCloud for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.